products at their 63rd annual general meeting. We'll keep bringing you highlights from there. But in the meantime, let's welcome aboard Mr. Rajendra Gandhi, Managing Director at Stovecraft, who's joined us on the show to talk about a big trend that we're seeing playing out in the markets, and that's the demand for induction cooktops. Mr. Gandhi, thank you so much for your time and thank you for waiting by. Let's start by talking about the LPG prices and the resultant demand for induction cooktops. LPG prices have risen again, and induction cooktops have posted nearly 90% growth in Q4 for you. What demand trends are you seeing currently, and has this demand accelerated further in Q1 of FY27?
Yeah, the challenges on LPG and by the government to adopt to electric cooking, there's a consumer demand exceeding supply on induction cooktops. We continue to see demand exceeding supply. It is continuously growing.
And Mr. Gandhi, is the company fully equipped to meet the surge in induction cooktop demand, or are there any supply side bottlenecks that you are facing due to this unprecedented surge in demand for cooktops?
Since the surge was very fast, we have continued. We have enhanced our capacities for manufacturing. Of course, supply side we have also addressed this, but demand exceeds supply. We are further enhancing our capacities. We see this trend going forward. This is going to be the new cooking appliance in every kitchen household. So we are addressing it.
I remember, Mr. Gandhi, about a month or so ago when we had spoken on your Q4 earnings, you did say that induction cooktops have still not been primarily adopted, or they've not been adopted as the primary source for cooking. Are you seeing that trend change given everything that's happening on the LPG pricing front?
Currently, this is considered as an additional appliance in the kitchen, but many households which were not already adopted to LPG have now made this a primary appliance. But the adoption phase is going on. It's not that it is the primary cooking appliance today, but going forward with the trend in LPG and availability in LPG, both these challenges are going to make this as the primary appliance is also more efficient than LPG cooking.
Now that we are seeing this change in trend, I believe induction cooktops contributed about 15% of your revenue in Q4. How do you see this category share evolving over the next few years now that you're talking about the change in trend?
Immediately, we see this getting to 25 to 30% of our total revenue. We are already seeing more than double revenue from this category. We are also adding some new products in the category. And so we see this to grow beyond that 25-30% contribution to the company's revenue.
Okay, sounding good, 25 to 30%. And have you undertaken any price hikes in the induction category following recent raw material inflation? Has the demand remained resilient despite any price hikes that you've undertaken?
We are a cost plus company, and of course, there has been severe pressures on the input costs. We have passed on all the input cost price increase in the Q1, but we continue to see this price going upwards in the input cost, and we will be addressing the price increase adequately to address this input cost increase. We will be neutral on the margin, but there is definitely a price increase both in the input cost and the selling price.
Let's also talk about EBITDA margins. You're looking at about 11% EBITDA margins in FY27. How much of that margin improvement is expected to be driven by higher mix of induction cooktops and other premium appliances that you're selling?
For us, we are agnostic on the product category. Of course, we are very confident of delivering a better than 11% EBITDA this year.
Okay, and also, Mr. Gandhi, you have guided to add 25 pigeon stores every quarter. Are you on track with those store additions for Q1 now that we're almost towards the end of it, and are induction cooktops becoming a key category driving footfalls and sales? Are they driving footfalls and sales at your stores currently?
Yes, we are seeing better footfalls at the stores. We are continuing on the journey of average of 25 stores every quarter. We may not be exactly at 25. But today, the priority is to move the majority of the COCO stores to COFO stores. So first priority is to move to COFO, franchisee operated stores. This brings more efficiency in every store. But we still continue to be on the run rate of 25 stores every quarter. I would say about 100 stores in this. we may be between 5 to 10, 5, 7 stores plus or minus every quarter.
The store expansion target is intact, 25 stores every quarter and 100 stores every year. Mr. Gandhi, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and sharing your thoughts on what the business is headed going forward in FY27. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Buy now, sell now will come up next.